learn JavaScript from beginner to advanced. In this episode, I would like to learn you how to work with setInterval in JavaScript. SetInterval is a function who takes two main arguments. He takes a callback function. In this callback function, you put a bunch of code that you want to run repeatedly, and you have the second parameter, milliseconds. How many milliseconds do you want to run this code? This is the syntax for setInterval. Do you have keyword setInterval and a callback with two parameters, the function where you put the statement, where you put the code, the bunch of code that you want to repeatedly, and here you have milliseconds, 1000 milliseconds. Here mean 1 second. 1 second. Okay, in this syntax I tell JavaScript, please run this function callback 1 second at interval from 1 second, but from an infinite loop, because do you see this setInterval? If you want to stop this function from setInterval, you should use another keyword, clear interval. It's simple, it's concludent, this function, because setInterval, you set an interval where your function will be repeated. Now, for example, you create a console.log. Let me to exemplify you. You create a setInterval and you want to repeat this setInterval at 2 seconds, but an infinite times. You have setInterval. We are here in the syntax. After we have first parameter function is this callback. This is the callback, first parameter, and after I have millisecond, 2 milliseconds. I am here and I want this code, this console log, to be repeatedly infinite at 2 seconds interval. I want to run robot waves hand, robot hello human, and robot waiting 2 seconds. These 3 lines, an infinite from 2 in 2 seconds. Okay, let me to summary. When you create a setInterval, you run a bunch of code every x second. Here every 2 seconds, because you have 2000 milliseconds. No, this interval in milliseconds, not seconds, in milliseconds, tell the browser how often to run the function, how often to run this code. In my case, from 2 in 2 seconds. Okay, if I run this code, will appear these lines, and after after 2 seconds again and again and again, because should to put a clear interval if you want to stop this executing of code. Appear 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, let me to modify here to put 4 seconds. Okay, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Okay, a set interval is a function who take two arguments, a function and a milliseconds and time interval in milliseconds. Time interval in milliseconds tell the browser how often to run this function. If you don't set a clear interval, you have this all at infinite loop. But we don't want this thing. Okay, let me to modify this function. I want to add for this function a counter, and I set a variable let counter. I want to start from 0. Okay, I keep just one console.log where I put robot plus my variable counter. Okay, but after each I want to increase the value with 1. Counter plus plus. And let me to modify this 1 second. Now I have now this set interval who have also a callback, this function. In this function you can put a lot of code because this set interval just run a code from your function. A function doesn't matter how many lines have, no? And I have here just for example one line robot plus counter, and I want to increase this counter with 1 because I want to create a contour. Initially 0 and run 1 robot plus 0, reach here, and this counter now is 0 plus 1 is 1. Now counter is 1, console log robot plus 1, counter plus plus, counter is 1 plus 1 is 2 again, but this run at interval of 1 second. Let's see. Robot 0 1 2. This is a counter. Okay, but I want to stop this counter. What should I do if I want to stop this counter? Because I have a function who repeating this function every 1 second, every 1000 milliseconds. No, repeated this code at each 1000 milliseconds, 1 second. For stopping this set interval, we should to store this set interval into a variable, and after put this variable to clear interval. Okay, let me to store this set interval, sorry, let robot interval equal now I store this function setInterval function in a variable, now in this into a robot interval variable. And also I want to stop this setInterval if count has reached to, I don't know, to 5. Let me to put a comment here. Check if count has reached 5. Okay, should to put an if, no? If my variable who start is 0, counter equal is strict equal 5, statements, and I stop this clear interval. I use the keyword clear interval. It's simple. If you want to stop a function from set interval, use clear interval. This clear interval stop this function robot interval. That is the role of this variable. That is okay to put all function into a variable, because in this way you can stop when you want the interval. If you don't put into a variable, you can't to stop this set interval. Okay, I stop and I put also a message. A robot is done beeping. Start. Unexpected token here. 2 seconds, clear interval, robot interval, console log. I didn't close this bracket, no? Okay. Again an error. I have to line 16. But what do you don't like? Clear interval. I stop this robot interval. Okay. If count equal 5. If counter equal 5. Okay, I see the problem. Should to put also this, because I have first curly brackets from my set interval. This is closed, and also I have a second brackets here at if, and reverse. This is for if, and this is the set interval closed. And now should to work. Robot 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and when he reaches at 5, robot is done beeping. Okay, let me to do a little summary for this set interval. Set interval is a function who take two main arguments, a function and an interval, milliseconds. This millisecond tell the browser how often to run the function. You can stop this set interval with clear interval, but don't forget, keep in your mind that you want to do this, should to store all set interval into a variable, because you will stop a variable. In my example, I have here robot interval and I assign it this function. No, I store all this value to robot interval, and after I clear interval, I use clear interval for stop this robot interval. That was all for today. I hope you understand how to use this set timeout, set interval. Sorry, we will discuss in the next tutorial about set timeout. But when you use this set interval, I would like just to say about how to create, for example, a gallery with this set interval, because for example, imagine you have an array and show the images from this array. This is the first image, second, one by one, one after one, and you say you tell the browser stop at image with number, I don't know, 100. That was all for today. I hope you understand what I say here. Don't forget to practice in each day, because just when you practice you better become. Doesn't exist other way to improve your programming skills. Just through practice you can learn. All the best.